I've learned the most from bosses who taught me without using the lash. I think anger has no place in the workforce. We should never lose our temper. We should never demean others. We should never scream and yell. There are moral and ethical reasons. I'll give you another reason to drive anger out of the workplace. It's counterproductive. It doesn't work. The minute you lose your temper to a subordinate, their mind simply goes to white noise. They will not be more efficient. They'll be less efficient. They will not be able to focus on the task. Their performance will not improve. And I know that from personal experience on both sides of the coin. When I was in my mid-20s on a Navy destroyer, my very first captain at sea, we'll leave his name out of this, was what we say in Navy parlance, a screamer. Someone who would yell and throw things and literally push people. It was a pretty tough experience for a young 24-year-old ensign on a destroyer. Sure, I learned some things, but not because of him. Because of the department heads, the people in the chain of command who would often take the younger people aside and say, hey, the captain's heart is in the right place. He really wants to help you learn. Here's a different way to think about things. But on a ship, in a small organization like that, I learned that anger, that use of the lash, really has no place. It just doesn't work. Well, that captain left, fortunately, and I had a wonderful officer come in. Captain Fritz Gaylord. He's passed away now, but he was calm. He was funny. He could use sense of humor incredibly. He was kind. He demanded high standards and great performance, but he was willing to let a younger officer fail, not in a way that endangered the ship, but fail in a way that allowed me to learn and to grow. From that moment, from that first 3 years at sea, first half under a screamer, second half under a fabulous leader, I'll never forget him. He taught me to be the kind of leader we all should strive to become.